And just get ready. Now, if you could have a small balloon to hold in your hand, even better. A balloon maybe the size of a grapefruit. I want you to look at that balloon. Look at the size of that balloon. Just notice the texture of that balloon and how very small it is. Keeping that balloon in one hand, I want you now to look up as high as you can, as if you're trying to look into your own eyebrows. Keeping your eyes fixed at a real or imagined spot overhead, just breathe in and breathe out. Take another deep breath and breathe out. Just one final time. Breathe in. Keep your eyeballs right up. Keeping your eyeballs up. As you exhale, just close your eyelids right down, all the way down. That's it, as your eyelids shut down. Now the muscles and nerves in and around your eyes are becoming heavy. They're droopy, drowsy. Your eyelids are starting to feel as if they've been glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight, and you find the harder you try to open your eyes, the more they feel glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. So just forget all about your eyes and just allow a drifting, floating feeling to develop in your body. That's right. Just picture in your mind 10 steps, descending. Right now you're looking down 10 steps. You're moving on to step 10. As each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you just go deeper. You're taking step 9 and 8. You can see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet treading each step as you move down, drift down, travel down to an even deeper level. You're taking step 7, going deeper into an awareness of yourself. You're taking step 6, as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 5 and 4, as you gently, calmly, easily move on over to an even deeper level. You're taking step 3 and 2. Each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 1, and you can just allow that drifting, floating feeling to continue. You can just let yourself go. As you go deeper and deeper into an absolutely relaxed state, you're aware of such a powerful truth, and that is that the energy and skill of your body does whatever it thinks you want it to do, and your mind will believe whatever you tell it to. Your mind will believe whatever you tell it, and you're going to let your mind believe that your stomach is so tiny. You have a tiny, shrunken, small stomach, the same size as that balloon that you're holding in your hand. You look at your balloon every day. Every day you remind yourself that you have a small stomach, a small, shrunken, tiny stomach. Your stomach is literally the size of your own fist. I want you to squeeze your fist. As you squeeze your fist, you are repeating in your head, my stomach is the size of my fist. My stomach is the size of my fist. My stomach is the size of my fist. As you say that over and over again, you can feel your stomach shrinking. Your stomach is shrinking. It is becoming absolutely tiny. You have a small, tiny stomach. Because your stomach is so small, so tiny, you feel full so very quickly because you feel full. So soon after eating, you only want to eat real food, proper food, and nutritious food. As you go deeper, you are so aware that you have a small, tiny, shrunken stomach. Your stomach is smaller than your own fist, and you're imagining that your stomach is so small, so tiny. You are satisfied so quickly after eating. As you lie there going deeper and deeper and becoming more relaxed. And as you go deeper, I want you to imagine that you're being wheeled now into an operating theater. You're deeply, deeply relaxed. You're so calm. Your body is so relaxed. You feel as if you're floating. As your body relaxes, your mind is relaxing. And as your body relaxes and your mind relaxes, you note that your mind believes everything you tell it. That is one of the rules of the mind. The most important rule of the mind is that your mind is able to influence your body. Your body simply must act in a way that matches your thinking. Your body absolutely has to act in a way that matches your thinking. You're thinking about having your tiny stomach banded. You're imagining that your stomach is becoming banded, becoming restricted, becoming so small. As you imagine this, your body simply has to believe this. It has to act on it. You don't need to see what's coming up in detail. Your ability to think about it will absolutely cause your inner mind to picture it and to manifest it for you perfectly. I want you to simply imagine you are now being wheeled into a theater. You're so relaxed, so comfortable. Your mind is able to relax. You're able to float above your body and to look down, and you can see yourself receiving an anesthetic. You feel even more relaxed. Your body is beautifully relaxed, and the anesthetic is taking hold. Your body is relaxed, and your mind is relaxed. You can imagine a tiny incision being made into your stomach. You can now see your stomach being banded. This is so simple. If ever you wore a tight pair of trousers and found that after eating you have to undo the waistband and the zip because they're too tiny there, you've had to loosen your clothing because your stomach is expanded and your clothes are so tight they've restricted it, then you know this feeling. I want you to imagine that you can now see your stomach, and you can see a band is being replaced around your stomach, like an enormous thick, very wide, tight elastic band. A band of tight elastic is being placed around your stomach, rather like a big band. As that band is placed around your stomach, it creates a small pouch. A pouch that is really the size of half a small teacup, and that is the size of your stomach. It has a little pouch that's so small, and you're able to eat a little food, but so quickly you feel full. You can imagine your stomach being banded. Your stomach is banded. It is belted. It is now restricted. The rigid band is being placed around your stomach. It is absolutely secured into place. It is in the right place. It is a permanent fixture. You can feel this band being put around your stomach expertly. It's placed in the right place. It feels absolutely comfortable. And you can imagine that small incision is closing and you are leaving the theatre, drifting into a wonderful post-operative sleep feeling. It's so wonderful. Now you have a small stomach, a tiny stomach, a banded stomach, because your stomach is indeed small and tiny and banded. So you feel so full, so quickly in the morning. You eat a little something, maybe an egg, some yogurt, a little piece of fruit, and so quickly you feel full just on one egg, on one small yogurt. One small piece of fruit absolutely fills you because your stomach is so small. You eat slowly. You chew every mouthful. At lunchtime, you eat some proper food, maybe some fish or chicken, some kind of lean protein, some vegetable, some salad. You eat slowly. You feel full so very, very quickly. And in the evening, you do the same thing. You eat real food, small amounts of proper, nutritious food. You may have some soup, some meat, some protein, some vegetables, and you feel absolutely satisfied so quickly. You eat slowly. You eat selectively. You are always so full, so satisfied, so nourished that you simply forget about puddings or any sweet things or desserts. They become something you used to eat but cannot, you will not, and they do not interest you anymore. You have a tiny, small, shrunken stomach. You simply don't have room for anything else. You have a small breakfast of proper, nutritious food protein. You stop eating so quickly. Your stomach simply cannot digest. And so you eat a small amount of healthy, nutritious, proper food, real, nourishing food, and then you stop. Then you forget about eating for hours and hours and hours. You might have a small bowl of porridge, a small yogurt, and a piece of fruit for breakfast. And then you forget about eating for hours. You have some protein and vegetables for lunch again, and you forget about eating for hours. You have protein and vegetables for dinner, and then you forget about eating until the next morning. When you're in a restaurant, when you're out having dinner with friends again, you pick nutritious food protein, vegetables. You eat some, you leave the rest, and it absolutely thrills you. It elates you. It empowers you. It delights you to leave food. You love leaving food. It thrills you. You know that food is wasted. Excess food is wasted wherever it goes. You leave food on your plate. You give it away. You return it to the fridge. When you're in a restaurant or at a dinner with friends, you simply leave food. It doesn't matter where it goes. It's all wasted anyway. And you love the fact that you're becoming lighter, leaner, smaller. Weight is dropping off you as you go deeper. You have such a strong, compelling, powerful ability to become lighter, leaner, slimmer as you go deeper. Your ability to see your stomach has shrunk and tiny and small and banded. It's having such a powerful effect on you. Now that you know that you have a small, shrunken, tiny, banded stomach, you eat less food, less frequently. You want less food less frequently. You absolutely enjoy the food that you eat more, but you want and you need less of it. Because you take in less food, your body's becoming lighter, leaner, trimmer, smaller. Your ability to eat less is constantly motivating your body to shed excess weight every day. You become trimmer, smaller, lighter. You have a small stomach, a small, shrunken, tiny stomach, and it is becoming flatter. Your waist is becoming more defined. You eat proper foods. You eat healthy food, real, fresh, nourishing food. You were born able to leave food as a baby. You weigh less. You wanted less. You need less. And you were so in tune with your body, you are now regaining that ability. You are completely in tune with your body. Your body tells you that it wants less food, smaller amounts of real, proper, nutritious food. You're so in tune with your body as you do this one wonderful thing for your body, as you eat less food, less frequently, as you only eat real food selectively. And your body responds by becoming lighter, leaner, smaller, healthier, fitter. You give your body nutritious food, and every day you feel as if your stomach is so tiny. Every day you feel programmed, motivated, conditioned, compelled to leave food on your plate. There's no room in your body for excess food. There's no room in your mind for destructive habits. Every day you are literally moving on from one fantastic accomplishment to another. Every day. You play this recording and you relive this feeling of your stomach being banded, being shrunk, being restricted. You like that feeling. There's no room in your body for excessive food. Overeating is something you used to do from now on. That is something you used to do and cannot, will not. It does not influence you ever again. You're moving on from one fantastic accomplishment to another. You're becoming smaller, lighter. You're wearing smaller clothes. You can hear people telling you that you look amazing. You feel amazing. And you are so thrilled by your ability to do this for yourself. You love your body, but you're eradicating, and eliminating destructive eating habits. You can see the weight is dropping off you. You drop 3-4 pounds a week every week. Every week your body is becoming lighter, leaner, smaller. You may drop considerably more than that. You're dropping weight every week, shedding weight. You are regaining the weight and the shape and the size that is right for you. You can see yourself becoming lighter. You're wearing smaller clothes. You can see yourself wearing jeans, fitted clothes, clothes with a belt, tight clothes. You can see yourself in a shop buying something in your ideal size. It is fitted. It is figure hugging. And you can see yourself wearing this to leave the store. You love the way you look. You love the way you feel. And you're walking into a food hall You're walking down each aisle and you're looking at bread and cakes. You're looking at sugar and sweets. And you know there is no food in the world that can make you feel as good as you feel with your small, shrunken, tiny stomach and your ideal weight and shape and size. There's nothing that can give you that feeling. You have years and years and years ahead of you to eat. You will always have another day, another opportunity to eat. And right now, what you really want is to love your body, to love the way you look in clothes. You know that when you put food in your mouth, it can only ever make you feel good for minutes. You wake up every morning. You go to bed every night as your ideal weight, shape, and size. You lie in bed. You put your hand on your small, flat, tiny banded stomach, and you know no food can ever give you this feeling. You are giving this feeling to yourself. You're feeling so incredibly proud of yourself, so just let yourself go deeper. As you get into bed at night, you listen to this recording. You place your hands on your small, flat, shrunken stomach. It is becoming flatter and smaller all the time. As you put your hands on your stomach, as you listen to this recording, you can feel your stomach shrinking, restricting. You can feel it. Every time you shower or take a bath, you feel there's less of you. Every time you put on clothes, you are aware that you're smaller. Your clothes are lesser, and you can feel this. You can see it. You can hear people telling you how fantastic you look. You can feel yourself becoming leaner, lighter, smaller. You can hear people praising you. You can see how good you look, and you notice that your body is so much happier. If your body could speak, it would never, ever ask you for excessive amounts of food. If your body could speak, it would never ask you for excessive food for your body. That's punishment. Your body doesn't like being overfed, and your mind is completely alienated from that. You have an image of you with a small, shrunken stomach, and you focus on this image. This is you, and you are it, because your inner mind is picking up your strong, powerful, compelling belief that your stomach is small, it is shrunken, it is banded, it is restricted, it wants and needs less food. You are now and forever a selective eater. You eat less food, less frequently, but you enjoy it more. You need less of it. You eat healthy food selectively because your brilliant mind, the most powerful healing force there is conditioning you. It's programming you to eat less. As you eat less, your body uses every perfect calorie to rejuvenate you. Your metabolic rate goes up. Your stomach is shrunken and smaller. You have a small, shrunken, tiny, banded stomach, and you have a super fast, efficient metabolism. Your metabolic rate goes up. Your body weight goes down as your metabolic rate increases. And as your stomach size decreases, your body weight goes down. Your stomach is tiny, and you constantly squeeze your fist with one hand and say, "My stomach is tiny." You feel a balloon in the other hand, and you can feel your stomach shrinking. Your stomach is shrinking. It is restricting. it is becoming small. It is becoming tiny. Your stomach wants less food. Your body requires less food. You eat less food, less frequently. You love leaving food. You love your body. You eat less food, but you enjoy it so much more. And you are nourished by so many other things. Being active and loving the way you look in clothes, the compliments, the praise you get from other people. Every day you feel better, fitter, healthier, leaner, lighter. You love the fact that you have a small, shrunken, tiny stomach. You believe it. You believe it. Your mind believes it. Your body believes it. One more time. Just get an image of you with a small, shrunken stomach. My voice is going with you. It is becoming deeply embedded in you, and my voice becomes your voice. Every day you hear these words, and as you hear these words, your inner mind, the most powerful part of you, locks onto them. Your mind is programming you, conditioning you, compelling you to believe that you have a banded stomach, a restricted, tiny, shrunken, small stomach, like a tiny little balloon, where the air is being let out. You have a small, tiny, banded stomach. You eat less. You're using the power of your mind and body, conditioning your body to want to eat less food all the time. You are changing how you eat completely, and you feel so powerful. Every day you play this recording, you think these thoughts, you hear these words, and you see these images. You're changing the amount you eat. You're changing the amount you weigh. You're changing the size and the shape you are. And as you drift into a different state, you just feel so much better. You're responding to these suggestions perfectly. You have a new belief system that is changing your very biology, your very biochemistry. You only want real food, proper food in small amounts, and you feel so strong. You feel a strong, tight, perfect banded stomach because that is what you want. It works for you, and everything is in the right place making it happen. Your mind is influencing your body. Your mind is shrinking your stomach, and you are influencing your mind in the most perfect way. Your ability to think these thoughts, to see these images, to accept these suggestions about your tiny, small, shrunken, banded stomach. This is having such a powerful effect on how much you eat. You eat less. You eat small amounts. You weigh less. There is less of you, and you don't even need to see this clearly. Just thinking about it is causing your inner mind to picture it and manifest it perfectly. This image of you with a small, shrunken stomach, this image is so clear, it's so real, it's so lifelike, it's so attainable. Your imagination has no limits at all, and this image of you with a tiny, shrunken, small, banded stomach, this image is so clear. The more you focus on it, the more it is you. Everything is in the right place, making this happen. You're feeling wonderful, feeling excited, feeling certain that you, through the power of your mind, are shrinking your stomach, reducing your stomach, restricting your stomach, shrinking and reducing your weight, your shape, your size. Shrinking and reducing and restricting how much you eat willingly, happily, because you want to. Because you can. This image is real. Knowing it, feeling it, believing in it on the count of 1 and 2. You're returning to your full awareness, feeling amazing. On the count of 3 and 4, feeling phenomenal. On the count of 5, feeling wide awake and fully aware, feeling as if you've just had the most perfect, effective surgery and feeling so incredibly well. You can just slowly, calmly, easily open up your eyes, return to your full awareness. But if you're playing this recording in bed at night before sleeping, now you're simply drifting to a deep sleep, and you will dream the most healing, releasing, liberating dreams. And you can do that any time at all, including right now.